Now the Russian, at just 15 years of age, Alina Zagitova. She won her senior Grand Prix debut a few weeks ago in Beijing at the Grand Prix of China, but only 5th after the short program here in Grenoble, 3.5 points from the podium. But one of the most technical and complicated programs of any skater in the sport coming up.
She has the technical difficulty and the consistency in this free skate to match. The construction of this program is designed to maximize points, so her jumping passes will be left till the halfway mark because they then receive an extra 10%. Beautiful positioning on this spin and speed of rotation. Ready now for her first jumping pass, triple Lutz, triple loop. The most difficult combination being done in the women's competition. Final jump, double axel. Best I've seen her deliver this performance this year. Sensational, Загитова. That is what she needed after her short program. Tough to beat that skate.
What a bounce back. 24 hours later, and Alina Zagitova is going to be the new leader at the Grand Prix of France.
Alina Zagitova getting ready now for her first jumping pass, digging in on the triple Lutz. Nice spring in the air, times it beautifully for the triple loop, the most difficult combination. The triple loop is so hard as the second jump because it takes off and lands on the same foot. So if the timing is not perfect, you're in trouble. But watch the landings of her jumps, looking like she gets the height and rotation that she needs. A little close on the landing, but I think enough, and she's adding the arms over the head to pick up extra technical points. So it is jam-packed with technical difficulty in the second half. Also, for me, in analyzing the program, the spins were a highlight musically, also artistically, really stretching here. Step sequence, she creates some picturesque moments, but I believe lacks the fluidity of some of the other top women in the world. Looking across the world scene, she still lacks some of the maturity, grace, and ease that the women she will likely face at the Olympics have.
Well, remember yesterday after the short program.
Coaches are much happier.
Yeah, the coaches weren't even speaking with her. They didn't even look at her, at least smiling, having a few words with her here today. Started this free 3.5 points out of a podium spot. Assuming she gets onto the podium here with this performance, that would be enough to get her to the Grand Prix final in her senior season debut.
She's looking at gold right now. She's just over 6.5 points out of first. So the technical panel will analyze the landing of the jumps. Otherwise, if they're clean, 151 knocks her personal best right out of the park. Season's best, 151.
And Загитова, the leader now in Grenoble, after only being 5th best in the short program.
That is the second highest score this year. She's less than a point behind Evgenia Medvedeva, and this kid is a force.
France will go to the Grand Prix final. Загитова, Satskova, and Osman will all qualify for the Grand Prix final in early December in Japan. Mai Miyahara of Japan is 4th, and Tursunbayeva of Kazakhstan rounding out the top 5. So Alina Zagitova coming from 5th after the short program, rebounding with a terrific free. She wins her 2nd Grand Prix event today in Grenoble. Once again, the final standings after the ladies' free at the Grand Prix of France. Alina Zagitova, after a 5th place finish following the short program, comes back with a sensational free skate to get her 2nd win of the season ahead of her fellow Russian Maria Satskova. Caitlin Osman, who led after the short, finishes on the podium in 3rd. That means that Загитова, Satskova, and Osman, all 3 on the podium, going to the Grand Prix final in Japan in early December. Mihara and Tursunbayeva rounding out the top 5. A lot of strong, robust, sound performances in the free skate today, as Alina Zagitova comes from behind and gets the victory. Her 2nd win in as many outings on the senior Grand Prix circuit. And now for Tracy Wilson, I'm Steve Schlanger. Thanks for joining us, everyone, for the ladies' free skate from the Grand Prix of France in Grenoble.